Guys, Tyson Robinson here, bringing you the weekly market update for the Temecula Valley. We have seen inventory actually stay about the same compared to last week. And so that's a good sign, because essentially what that means is that inventory has been increasing week after week ever since prices really started to start taking a hit with that downward pressure, along with interest rates going up consistently. Both of those things have been putting a lot of downward pressure on prices, which means as a seller, you're having to get more and more aggressive on your price. We have seen prices come down about 8% in the Temecula Valley from the peak, and we're expecting it to continue that direction by about 1 to 2% a month. So again, that means like if your house is priced around 700, 1 to 2%, that's about 10 to 15,000 a month. So just keep that figure in mind. We're expecting that to happen essentially over the next 3 to 6 months. And again, that's because of inventory, and that's because of interest rates being where they're at in the mid to high sixes currently. The other thing that was interesting is how inventory stayed about the same this week compared to last. That's a good sign, because inventory has been increasing week after week over the last few months, and so that continues to put even more downward pressure on prices. And so anyway, that's a good sign, but we are expecting things to continue downward even though inventory stayed the same, and that's just because people can't afford the same as what they could afford before. Essentially, affordability has increased. The way I explain it is by 30%, because payments are up about 30% compared to 5 months ago. And with the basically prices being down about 8%, that's a bit of a gap, right? You got 30% on affordability, but prices have only adjusted 8%. We expect that gap to decrease a bit more, which just means downward pressure on prices, even with inventory staying the same. Keep those things in mind. If your home is on the market, a good amount of activity. We wanted to see at least a few showings through the week with agents showing the property. And then open houses, we should be getting 4+ groups coming through each day if you're having a healthy amount of activity at that open house. So anyway, those are just a few quick things about the market here in the Temecula Valley. Still a lot of downward pressure. It's seasonal, right? We're approaching the holidays, so demand tends to be a bit less. People are more focused on the holidays, so keep that in mind. If you're really wanting to sell, it's better to be more aggressive now than later, because we are expecting prices to continue downward over the next 6 months for sure. And so it's better to sell today than it is in 3 months or 6 months. So anyway, guys, reach out to me. I would love to connect if you want to strategize anything else with regards to your property. Always happy to jump on a phone call. But that's our weekly update, guys. Have a great one. Bye.